didn't you, John, didn't you go into the control room? What'd you find there when you went to visit?
Yeah, Sean had me over at CBS Sunday Football. I went there for over 2 months, in and out, studying the directors and producers and getting a lay of the land over there at 57th Street. And one thing that stuck with me is when they took me to the basement to show me the archived equipment down there, they said, good luck finding the 1 inch from 72, those are gone. And I don't know how our production designer found that equipment in Germany, but they found them and they got them working again. But yeah, I was studying, it was very important for us to get that right. Calling a broadcast, what it feels like, the right tone. We didn't want it to be the movie thing where you're just yelling and, we wanted it to feel real. So that meant going in there and studying it, yeah.
Did you find...
Sean and I talked with Ken Agard, whose idea it was to get them into the studio, and we wanted them to understand the intensity of a control room. Whether it's loud or not, busy or not, there is intensity no matter how good or bad your topic is. And we wanted John and the rest of the team to understand that intensity. And the only place we could find it would be in a live control room. Thank God we knew Sean and Ken Agard.
I think what we quickly realized, Tim and I, once we stepped in there, was that the intensity isn't necessarily the noise. Right. It's the focus, and it's the putting the math equation together with all the monitors and what to go to next, and that sort of conducting this orchestra of it all. And I think and if you watch the movie, that's the quality we tried to, that intensity in the calling of it, but I don't think we would have, I think we would have just been shouting everything if we didn't go in there and really figure it out.
Did you find that everyone here who's been in control rooms, the language is different? It's very terse, it's very specific. Was that like, no. You all...
No, it is. And in fact, the script wasn't quite that. The script was a little more what we as outsiders think it would be. So by going in there, we actually found the correct language. And another thing that we had was we didn't know if we were going to get those tapes, but these two guys right here called in a lot of favors and got Disney to release those tapes to us 2 weeks before we started production. And that meant we didn't have time to really review them and make a script out of calling the show. But again, because I had done this research, we could just put up the footage and call the show as it would have been called instead of... so it didn't have to be scripted. We just knew how it would have been done. Yeah.
So you'll be doing our next Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm retiring from acting. I'm going to head over to CBS
so much for Ken Agard.
later. Yeah.